Good morning. How are you guys today? Let me take them off. Had them on. Just trying to get me some coffee going this morning. Or really some cocoa. My daughter, she's a teenager, but she drinks coffee too. But anyway, this morning I'm making a little video. I'm going on a little journey. I gotta go in here and sit down on the couch so I can get serious with y'all for a minute. Because what I want to talk to y'all about is how, the single life thing. Like, woke up this morning, I had all the snow all over my car, and I was like, dang, you don't got nobody to go out there and clean that car off, girl. You gotta go do it yourself. And it's a lot of snow too. Like, let me give y'all a little sneak peek real quick about how much snow is out here, because like, this is crazy. Like, y'all gonna think this is really crazy. Watch this. Oh, look at me, I'm so dry. But watch this. Let me turn this camera around. Hold on. Gotta figure out how to turn this around. Hold on a second. Man, this shouldn't be that hard. How in the world do I turn this around? Maybe I'll just go like this. Let's see. No, that's not gonna work. Dang, hold on, I'm gonna figure this out. Y'all probably like, it's not that hard. Hey, where is the... I'll be pressing buttons. This is going to probably mess up my video. I don't know what to do with it. Let me see. Nope, that wasn't it. How in the world do I turn this around? Oh, man. Well, trying to show y'all the snow, but whatever. We're going to bypass that little part because I can't get to that part. But anyway, I just was thinking about how on that little video, The Princess and the Frog, right? You know how that little girl, little princess Tiana, I think it was Tiana or Tiara or something like that, she kissed the frog and then she turned into a frog. Like, that has always been my fear. Like, I just want to be honest with y'all. Like, I always thought to myself, like, girl, one day you're gonna kiss the frog, and then you gonna turn into the frog right along with him. Y'all just gonna be hopping along through life. But see, in my fantasy, I grew up with Cinderella's story, so I always thought, like, one day your prince gonna come, he gonna put that little glass slipper on your foot, then you gonna become a princess, and that's, y'all gonna just live life out in the kingdom, it's gonna be great. But, it's 4 decades later, and I just haven't found that, and I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm getting in the character. You see how the voice got all sad, because I wanted that to sound like a sad moment. But when I really think about it, though, I'm kind of happy that, I'm proud of myself, I should say, that I haven't gotten to the point where I have figured, like, it's been a long time, you should just start settling. I'm a very difficult person to deal with, because I feel like life is always about advancement. You should always be trying to evolve into a person who, how should I put this, like, be on the age level that you're on. And if you 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we're still doing the same things we was doing when we met 6 years ago, then we're not really advancing the way we should be in life. And so as I build myself, which, the road can always be difficult for whoever, but, as I do that, I am growing as a person and maturing as a person, and I would expect the same from anyone that is with me. That's just how life goes. But it seems like, even though I know it's probably a lot of people out there, and I really kind of don't do a lot of searching, so maybe that might be the case too, but like, so I'm not knocking anybody in my city or, wherever you meet guys at, like, because I really don't get out that much to be able to bump into nobody. I guess, maybe one day, somebody will bump into me, we'll connect, I'll make that connection, and then, it will be on from there, but good luck with that. But anyway, I just really want to, have that, though. Like, I've always saw myself, like, settling down with somebody. I want to grow old with somebody. Like, we was out to eat yesterday, and we saw this cute little old couple, And like the guy, he was pulling out the chair for his wife. He was putting her on her jacket before they left the restaurant. It was so beautiful. They had to be like in their 80s, maybe even, I mean, they were there. They were still going out to eat together. It was so beautiful. And I tell my friend, I said, look at that. And she's like, oh, that's so sweet. I was like, I know. That's what I want. That's what I want for myself. But, you know, I bet it took them some time to grow there, you know, and get there. Then I saw another family, you know, it was like the older generation and then the middle generation and then like, you know, some of the younger generation. They was all out to eat together. Just one big happy family. Like, I just always love the thing family. Like, family is always so important to me. And so, like, I think stuff like that is so beautiful. You know, I think when I see stuff like that going on in life, that it speaks to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh, that is so beautiful. But then, you know, I got home and my day came to a close. I got to thinking, like, man, you know, is that going to happen for me? Because I've tried it. I've tried it a couple of times, you know, and I feel like, to me, settling is like this, like, right? You know, you're making a cup of Kool-Aid, right? A pitcher of Kool-Aid or whatever. And you put the water and you mix the Kool-Aid and you mix the sugar in there, and then instantly, the sugar's so heavy, it's like life weighing you down. The sugar starts falling directly to the bottom of the liquid. So you got to hurry up and stir it up, because you want the sugar to mix with the Kool-Aid, to mix with the water, to, you know, to get that good mix so you could have the perfect mix. Like, I look at that's how I want my relationship to be. I don't want to settle because it's getting heavy, and because it ain't gonna taste right when you're done. It's gonna be bitter in your mouth, and you're gonna have a bitter relationship. So to me, I'm the person that's like, no, I'm gonna keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring until we get it right. Now, if a person decides they don't want to stir with me, I mean, fine, but we can't just let the sugar settle to the bottom of the liquid. We have to keep stirring it until we get it right. And as we grow and as we do different things in our life, we're going to have to continue to keep moving along so that everything turns out right. Because it's when you start putting everything in the pitcher, you know, when you're making the Kool-Aid, it don't just automatically mix together, and it doesn't automatically just come together. You have to work at it. You have to stir and stir and stir until you get it right. That's something you have to do. You have to put in the work in order for that to happen. And I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to do stirring and do my part. I'm willing to upgrade myself. I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to mature. I'm willing to, you know, work mentally, emotionally, and financially, physically, whatever it is that I need to do to be, you know, what I need to be for him. And I'm hoping that, you know, he would do the same for me. With that being said, it's like, you know, every year as I continue to do that, I just look at it like, you know, when your prince do come, you got to be ready for him. And then, like, you know, he'll be ready for you. And the higher up on the ladder you climb yourself, that's when you'll get what you want. And then it seems like God don't know when it's time, you know, when you got that perfect mix and you just taste it, ooh, and it's just so sweet, and it's just perfect. It's like, So it wasn't like it was perfect, like 100% perfection, like you're looking for the perfect person, but it was like, it was the way you wanted it. Some people don't like a lot of sugar. Some people like a lot of sugar. Some people want it watered down. Some people need ice put on the Kool-Aid. But however you like it, when you get it to that point, then you'll know, like, hey, this is what I was looking for. And so then that becomes perfect for you. So it seems like that's what God will do in our life. Like, he'll have you continue to grow and grow and grow as a person. And then when you get to where you need to be, or get to be the person that you're asking for, then that's when God will, you know, place somebody in your life. Now, sometimes in life, you know, before we grow and get to that point, we'll just go ahead and hook up with somebody. We'll go ahead and match ourselves up with somebody. And then what we'll do is, you like, dang, you know, I'm out here, you know, you might be in the streets partying or whatever, and you meet a guy, he doing the same thing, y'all hook up. You like, oh, this is the perfect match for me. But what about 5 years from now, when, say, you're done with school or built a business or, you know, did anything, I don't know, you hit it big and now you a musician, or you a rapper, or you a, I don't know, a supermodel, whatever it is, you a doctor, a lawyer, a politician. I mean, just say you become that, and then that person is still hanging and partying and doing whatever it was you did when y'all met. See, now you done mix yourself too soon. That's what that is. But that happens all the time, and I'm guilty of it. That's why I'm making this video, because I thought about some of the, mixtures that I, mix myself up in, and I'm like, man, maybe it was just too soon. You got to wait it out. You got to continue becoming the person that you need to be, and that right person will come along. And when that right person come along, it'll be perfect. It'll be just like you like it. You will pour you a glass. You will put it up to your lips. You will drink it, and you will love it. You will smack your mouth and say, ah, now that's good right there. And you'll have a smile on your face. And you'll sit down to the table and you'll eat good. That's how it'll all turn out. But, that's just my little story. I don't know. I'm probably just rambling on because, I just like making these little videos, just seeing what's on my mind, because I don't really like to sit up and just type out everything. But I probably do need to get my day started. It's been a minute since I, made me a little video. But this one probably ain't motivational or inspirational or nothing like that. But it's just some little thoughts that I wanted to put out there. So, y'all have a good day. And that's my story. Y'all wish me luck, because I don't really want to do this single life. This stuff is for the birds, for real. Like, it's a lot of things that I be wanting to do, and I'm just not willing to do them myself. Like, I'm capable, but I mean, why should I? I would feel special if some guy wants to come along and just do some of these little things for me, or some of these big things too. It ain't about paying bills and buying me things or any of that. I got that stuff covered. It's just that, just be doing some nice stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? And even if the road gets difficult, we'll see it out. We'll see it through. Kind of hesitantly, coming to an end on this video, because I don't want anybody that, I'm not gonna name any names or anything like that, but I don't want it to get taken the wrong way that I'm making this video. It just hit my mind. Facebook said, what's on your mind? And I just wanted to say what was on my mind. I didn't even have, no particular person has made me want to make this video. Just something that I saw today that made me say, oh wow, like, how did that happen? And I'll just speak to the person about it later or whatever. But for now, that's what's on my mind. Y'all have a good day. Let me look, I done laid back and I'm gonna be lazy, but I gotta go clean up my car. So let me bundle up. Let me go clean out my car and be looking like a snowman. Bye.